How are you on this wonderful morning? So what was your greeting to self this morning? I am sure everybody said good morning. The garden is absolutely blooming. The roses are just against the house to die for, but the sun keeps the shadow that comes from the east, southeast, and then it blows everything. But it's a nice morning and I'm looking forward to it. It's chilly, so I got a cup of coffee just to see if I can warm my hands by just holding it for now, because I want to be outside. In a few months, which is not far away, 4 or 5 months, we'll be inside. We have no choice. So that's why every opportunity, so if it's not raining or snowing, I am outside. And even if it's raining or snowing, I am still outside. But here we are. So what was your greeting to self today? We have to bring back our greeting to self every day. We must make sure we have our greeting to self ready to go, because that is, you have things to do. You have plans. You have to go. Today, I have somebody coming to do something here, and so I have to be ready for 9. You have plans to go. What is your greeting to self? You have to stimulate yourself, get yourself going. And that's what I have to do, get myself going. You have sometimes workmen coming, or you're going to supervise something they're doing for you, and you're looking at it, and so you need to get yourself ready and piped up. So you observe, so you greet yourself, you get yourself clear. When you greet yourself in the morning, you're clearing the path. When you say, hi there, champ, hi there, amazing person, hi there, whatever you feel, hi there, you're on top of it. So that's your greeting to self is very, very important. My greeting to self this morning was hello. Get up, things to do, places to go, people to see, opportunities waiting to be developed today. Every day we have another day to start. And your mantra for today is, I am who I believe I am. So it's up to you. Look, it's you. I am who I believe I am. So when you're not sure, when you have doubts, when things are just not going your way, that is the time you have to say, I am who I believe I am. We all have greatness in us. We all are here for a particular reason. What might be the greatest achievement of your life for you might not be the greatest achievement for somebody else, but your achievement is so wonderful. What you're able to do for yourself is magnificent. So you have a wonderful day. I am who I believe I am. So you have to remember, it's up to you, your belief, and you have the opportunity to change the world in your own way, affect the world. If you affect the feelings of one person, you affect the world. If you help a child to cross the street or teach a child something, you have affected that world. That child now has that information and nobody can take it away. If you encourage somebody that you think is not doing so well, that is good. If you tell them they can do better, that is good. You're achieving something for it, and you are great. That's why you are here. You are great, and you came here for a purpose. What is your purpose? One of the things, I am who I think I am. I am who I believe I am. So it doesn't matter what the world believe who you are. You are who you believe you are. So your mantra for today is one you have to say whenever you can. I am who I believe I am. Nobody can tell you who you are supposed to be but you. Nobody can tell you who you are supposed to be but you. I am who I believe I am. And when you plant this in solidly, you will feel a lot better. And what I have to say to you this morning is this. When things are not going your way, this is our morning blessings today. When things are not going your way, what do you do? When things are not going your way, how do you stand up to it? When things are not going your way, what you choose? What do you choose? How are you going to affect it? What can you do about it? Sit in it? Wallow in it? Cry about it? It's not going your way. You have certainly known that. You look at the situation and no matter what, it's going the other way. Fight with it? Toss it up in the sky, kick it, get angry at it? Will that change it? Will that change the thing that's not going your way? Morning blessings come to you from the 5 pillars of prosperity. It is one of the pillars of prosperity, the spiritual pillar of prosperity. Without all the pillars working, you cannot do really well. Your mental, emotional, physical, financial, and your spiritual health all have to work. No one is bigger and better than the other. They're just like the fingers of our hand. None of them are better. None of them are stronger. One is broken, the all others are weak. And that is what it is. So when things are not going your way, what is that? What are you supposed to be during that time? Somebody has to know. What are you going to do during that time? If things are not going your way, that is the time you stop. you reboot, you look at things, you take a chance, you go back, and you jump in. Playing little at that time is not going to help you. Playing small at that time is not going to help you. When things are not going your way, you have to make decisive and heavy action. You must stand up on your tippy toes and reach a little bit further. Stretch your leg a little bit, take a longer stride. If things are not going your way, you cannot just stand there and let it go the way it wants to go. It's things. Whatever it is, if it's a human being that's in your path, it's still something in your path. Move it. How do you move it? Find out what it is that you have to do. Ask the question. Ask the question, what must I do to get things to go my way? What can I do? And you never stop asking that question until you get an answer, or you get an idea, or something flips in your head. You will get it. But again, I believe I am who I believe I am. If you believe that when you ask a question, you will get an answer, you will always get an answer. I am who I believe I am. It's you that have to believe who you are. When things are not going your way, this is when you take I am who I believe I am. I need an answer. I want an answer. What can I do to get this answer? I know I need an answer. When things are not going my way, what do I do? When things are not going my way, I retreat for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds, not more than that. I retreat, I look at it and I said, okay, come on, we need to fix this. We have to fix it. Who am I talking to? My inner me. The me that is stronger than the outside me. The me that is resilient. The me that is persistent. The me that doesn't understand to stop. The me inside of me that believes you can do whatever it is you're planning to do. That's who I'm talking to. That me. And I will tell that me, hello, we have to do better. What are we going to do to fix it? It's not how. It's what is it we are going to do to fix it. What can we do to fix this situation? Because I believe who I am. I believe that. Who I am. I believe that person. That person is strong. That person is resilient. That person is persistent, determined. That person knows what they want and they're going to go after it. That person is seeing an obstacle in the way and they're calling on their deeper self. They're going within and saying, I need you to help me with this. Let us get this done. And there is nobody there but you. There is never anybody there but you. Support is great. Husband, wives, and everybody's support is great. But you have to turn around and say, no, that is not how I want it to go. It might work for you, but it's not for me. So I need you to understand that. Turn around and say to yourself, what is not going my way? I need to retreat. I need to find the space and I need to demand it of myself to get the guts to stand up on my toes and say, no, this is not what I want. It's not going my way. Who am I? What it is I want. I believe who I believe I am. I am who I believe I am. So therefore, if something is deep inside of me and it's raining, it's not going the way I want it to go, and I'm standing there and I'm watching it go the way somebody else planned, somebody determination, somebody, and it's not going my way, what do? I take the time to go inside. How do you go inside? You sit for a moment. Just sit for a moment and ask yourself the question, what can I do to fix it? What can I do to shift it? What can I do to flip the knife so all of a sudden I am holding the handle of the knife and the blade is not pointing at me? What can I do to give me the advantage in this situation? What can I do to lift myself higher? What can I do to raise my bar higher and stronger? What can I do to grasp that brass ring? What can I do to crack that ceiling? It's always the what. I know when we have things not going our way, financial, personality, relationships, what we want others to see is not going our way. We turn around and we look at it and we say, how? It's not the how can we fix it. Things are not going our way. We cannot say the how. When things are not going our way, we have to say, what can I do? Who are you? Where are you? I need you. Because the you inside of you is the stronger you, the more determined you, the you that will push you, and it can be dormant. If we don't spur it up every morning, what you have to realize right now, today, It's a brand new day. You know that. But we take it for granted. We don't see the brand new day is another day for us to start again, and try to fix again, start again. The back of us is history. In front of us is a mystery. We don't know what is coming tomorrow. We don't even know what is coming at 8:30, and it's now 8:13. But the history we cannot fix. But right now, in the moment, we can make a choice to go inside of us and get the answer we're looking for what we don't like in our life. Right now, we can seek the answer. We can stand up. You made a choice. You came here this morning. I made a choice to do this every morning, 5 days a week at 8 o'clock, 5 days a week at 7 o'clock. I am doing it. I'm persistently doing it. I enjoy it. Yesterday, my son called and he's looking at me. I was doing a Zoom call with Yuko. And he come and said, how come you're sitting there and you're smiling? And he's going, and I said to him, what do you want me to do? And he's talking to me, said, Mom, why you just smile? You're just smiling. I said, but I'm talking to you. And he couldn't understand the smiles on my face. He said to me, whatever you're taking, whatever drug you're on, Mom, you should bottle it and sell it because it just suits you so well. It just makes you look so marvelous. And I'm saying, okay, Michael, what do you want? He said, I don't want anything, Mom. You just look at your face. Look at you. You're sitting there and you're smiling. When things are not going my way, I smile at them too. When things are not going my way, so I say, okay, so today's your day to do this, right? And I will talk to it. And I'll say, so you think I'm going to sit back and watch you? So I smile at it. So this is something you have to learn to do when things are not going your way. It's just not important to give that thing that is not going your way more of your energy by being angry at it. You need to look at it and say, right, that too shall pass. That too shall pass. It is in scriptures. It tells you everything passes. Yesterday was Monday. It was 27 degrees. When I came here at 8, it was already 18 degrees. Today, it's 13 degrees and it's not the same day. There are more birds today for some reason. You can hear them more. The chime is doing a little thing. So you have to face it and say to it, we need to fix that. I do not like it. But if you give it the energy of being mad at it, it will just be more hold on to you tighter and shake you. It will destroy you. You need to look at it and say, okay, so that's where you want to go. That's where you want to take me. And guess what? I have other plans for you. I have a life to live. I have a day to live it in. We only have this hour that we're in. We do not have 120 more hours in this day. We have this 1 minute now, the moment. Remember when we talk about happiness, we said happiness is a moment in time. Happiness is that moment that just sits there. And that moment goes. It's like a moment, a moment. Right now, it is 8:16. 8:13 went by. When we are sad, like look his quote. Taron is quoting Barney Stinson. When I am sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. It is, and I know what I'm asking you to do when things are not going your way to be awesome. You're going to say, but Tessa-Marie, you haven't been there. Yes, this woman has been there. Yes, she has. I know what it is. I know what it is when you're looking at somebody you love and you care and you cherish die in front of you. And it's not going my way because that is not the way I wanted it to go. But I realize I cannot let it take me down with it. I have to find a way to go out of it. I have to find a way to smile at it. Somebody said to me, why were you smiling at your husband's funeral? Because I knew what he said. I knew what he wanted. He wanted it to end. And he said, don't you dare cry, smile, because honestly, the pain is more unbearable than you can think. So this is what you have to remember. She has been there. And I chose. When things are not going your way, you need to choose. You can either go with it. It's already not going your way. You're going to give it your time, your energy to get worse. Or you can say, you know what, do your thing over there. I'm going to do my thing over here. I am going to ignore you because I cannot fix you. I cannot affect you. I cannot make you go my way. We do that with human beings in our life. We want them to excel. We want husbands to behave. We want girlfriends to be the woman we want them to be. And we get frustrated because they're not, but they cannot be. They have a different version of themselves. Their vision of the version of themselves is not yours. So when things are not going away, find your version of your vision. And that is what you hold on to. It is not going my way. I cannot at the moment get to what I need to get. But I have this vision. This is my version of my vision for myself. I am not saying others do not have good version of visions for you. But is it yours? Is it yours? That person who is telling you how you should do what you have to do, is that person following your version of your vision? They cannot, no matter how hard they try, just because they are not you. We all have our own version of our vision, and we have to bring it to fruition on our own. So when things are not going our way, calling Tom, Dick, and Harry and telling them the story of why it's not going our way. Have you ever noticed they fix it? Have you noticed they fix it? I'm sure we have all done it. We've called a friend and say why it's not going our way. And when we're finished, we still have the same situation. It hasn't changed. They do not have the capability to fix it. The only person that can turn that thing around when it's not going your way is you and me. We can do it for ourselves. As I said, when it's not going your way, the blade of the knife is pointing at you. When it's not going your way, it's your job to flip that blade. So the handle is in your hand. And that's how you go to. You're in charge. You can cut. You can cut a tomato. You can cut a piece of meat. You're in charge. You cannot hold the blade and cut. So you have to find a way. How am I going to do this? And it's up to you. What can I do? And it comes from inside. There is nobody else inside of there with the answer but you. Sit out there and wait for somebody to come and do it for you. People tell me, oh, God will. Of course God will. But God said, take action. God said to take action. You have free will. When you have free will, you have to do what you are supposed to do for yourself. Then the journey becomes easier. When you try and you say, okay, I'm going to do this, all of a sudden, entities and energies show up to help you. I know. I never told you guys this story. Somebody had to change a toilet for me. They brought it outside, they changed it, and they said it was to a man. It was too heavy to take it to the curb. And he couldn't take it apart. A man, he couldn't take it apart. I looked at it sitting there and I said, okay. I said, so I need a wrench. I went downstairs, I got a wrench, I took the wrench and I was able to turn it. But before I did that, I called on the angels. I said, I need some help here. This has to go to the curb. This fool doesn't want to take it to the curb, and I have to do it. So I paused, I looked at it, I sprayed some WD-40 on the area that the knot was, he said he couldn't release. And I took it and I released it with the wrench, and it was very light. When I took one piece to the curb, I came back and I took the other piece to the curb. 2 days later, he said, oh, I think maybe I'll come and sledge it down for you. I said, sledge what down for me? And I said, no, the man from the garbage people picked it up. How did you get it there? I said, I had a couple angels helping me. I don't know who. I called the Ministry of Angels. Send me an angel. I need this sorted out. I don't know what to do. So there is helpers out there. You cannot see them, but they will spur you on. They'll give you an idea. That's why you have a free will to choose. You cannot just stand there and expect somebody else to do it. It's you have to lose weight. Well, guess what? You can have somebody tell you what to do, but if you don't do it, you're not going to lose that weight. You want to earn money? Guess what? You have to find a job. You want to save money? Guess what? You need to make the choices to put some away all the time. You want to have something of your own, then you design it. First in your head, then you design it on paper. When things are not going your way, you need to step in and take charge. I have free will. I couldn't sit there and say, God will take care of it. God is not going to come down from heaven or wherever he is and start moving it to the curb. He gave me a thinking mind. He gave me energies to help me. He put me in a world full of energies. I called, I got help. I couldn't see them, but I knew damn well I couldn't do this alone. And I knew I didn't do it alone. So when things are not going your way, instead of calling your friends and lamenting and showing the grief on your face, shoulders back, chest out, step like you own the world. You are the daughter of a king and the king, or the son of a king, and the king gave you power to march through this earth and do what you have to do. So sometimes you have to just turn and say, where is my guardian angel? Pallavi said, maybe asking our guardian angels for help is the key. It always is the key. It always is the key. Ask them, say, help me, I need you. You are my God. Claim it. If you believe it, claim it. If you remember what your mantra was today? Remember what I said was your mantra for today? I am who I believe I am. So if you believe you have angels to assist you, then claim it. Let those angels come and assist you. Demand their presence. Believe they will come, and they'll come. Belief without action is like no belief at all. Sitting there and saying, I have faith in God outside of you, that is impossible. You were created in the image and likeness of God. God said it's okay. You have the power to create. Find out what you can do. I have angels around me. I know I do. You think you don't? We all have angels. We all have supporters. We came to the earth with our own supporters. We just lose track when we came and we see the glory of the earth. And then we lose track when we think we are an island. No man is an island. We cannot know everything. We cannot do everything. But when the time comes, we need to go back and say, okay, I need guidance here. Sit down, spend time. It's a nice summer day. You don't have to sit for 20 minutes. Sit for 5. Just by yourself. Breathe for 5 minutes. Touch your sternum. Let's see the breath going through your body for 5 minutes. When you have a pain, breathe through the pain. I didn't know what that was. I was doing yoga long years ago, before yoga was popular in North America. This German older woman taught yoga at the recreation center at Pape and Torrance. And she said, when you cannot do the stretch and you have pain, send your breath through to that. Breathe and control the breath to that area where you have the pain. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You have a pain, breathe and figure in your mind that breath is going to that area. And I've always practiced this. When something is hurting, I go, yeah. I do my exercise and I send the breath to it. And the moment, what you're doing when you do that, you're not thinking of the pain. You're thinking of the breath going towards the pain. And that is what you have to do. So when things are not going your way, instead of going with it or sulking at it or getting mad at it or screaming at it or sucking your teeth about it, take action and flip it. Say, I'm going this way. Try to get the blade of the knife in your hand, then you are in control. The thing is that when you are given free will, the universe, God, will not come and tell you what to do. You have to go find them. Just like in the Bible, Moses went to the mountain. He went there to get guidance. He didn't go there to get the 10 Commandments. But when he came back with the 10 Commandments. But he went seeking. So sitting down and wallowing in what is not going right is not the answer. So remember that, okay? So that is one thing we have to remember. Now you know when things are not going the way you want, what you need to do. Seek. Everybody talks about talking to a friend. Moses went up the mountain. He saw God in a bush, a burning bush. So where are you going to see your God? How are you going to seek? To run, talk to the universe. That is okay. That is more than okay. The universe, they say, has your back. But we need to believe that. So you have to believe. I am who I believe I am. We need to shift the focus when things are not going our way. When things are not going our way, we have to shift the focus and make it go our way. That's how we begin this journey. That's how things work. That's how we see things. Make it go the way you want it to go. Shift it. Focus on something else. Like I said, when you're exercising, or when you're in the kitchen, or when you're somewhere and the pain hits you somewhere, stop. But when you stop, breathe into the pain. The minute you do that, you have told the pain, I am coming. Move. I'm going to breathe you right up myself. I'm going to move you. And that is what you need to do. Breathe into the situation and take action. So guys, have a wonderful day. So sending you light and joy on this absolutely amazing Tuesday morning. Ta-la, see you later. And I'll talk to you guys in time. Bye. Have a wonderful day, everybody.